What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here. We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are...
HellaDepraved.
Yes, we are.
And we got quite a few requests for this.
I let her pick this one.
And I picked it based off of requests. So, there was quite a few. And it's a new artist.
It is.
Which, you know, you're not in for new artists?
We'll say I heard about 20 seconds of the song to make sure it was in English, and it's definitely different than what we normally do.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll see. It's always nice to test the waters.
True.
Yeah.
True. But yeah, so you guys requested it, and here we are.
Right.
So with that being said, we're reacting to this as if you guys have already seen it. If not, click the link in the description below, hop on over, do all the things, come on back, and we say that because we're a commentary, reaction, breakdown, comedy channel. What that means is there's a chance we will make fun of this, and I'm sorry in advance.
We'll see. All right, this is Imran Khan with They Don't Like It.
And it's time to slash it and break it down.
Right.
Let's get it. Why is he wearing a harness? Cinematography?
No. Cinematic. Oh. The music.
Why is he wearing a harness?
Maybe he has a GoPro on his front.
Maybe.
Yeah. He's gonna go, I don't know, count the parquet tiles like Da Vinci Code. No, normally it's for GoPro. I mean, like, I don't know what it is. Some people wear a harness for their passport when they're traveling too. I have no idea. Yeah. It's for his wallet.
Okay, Sharif.
I feel like you're mixing movies here. You've got like a little
mini movie.
You've got like a little bit of like
Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci Code.
Yeah.
A little bit of Final Destination.
Oh dear, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah.
I need
context.
Context.
But I mean, we are only
almost a minute in.
Well, okay. It's pretty.
I just upgraded, you expire. Man, in silence. We be pulling up on stage like sirens. I'm original warrior, no ISIS. And I know I was made to inspire. Ambition, Machiavelli, I'm a rider. You ain't had the fire or desire. Do you love it how we building this empire? I'm taking it to a new level. Look at the team I assemble. Established in 2007. But the drama got up is not ever. What do you know about the struggle? Everything that I touch is on double. Like that only a vision, a tunnel. Be focused, ain't worried about trouble.
Okay. I mean, like, mini movie. Okay. Now, I will say this. For the people that don't know, which would be the people that... multiple people that recommended this. Neither of us are big into this heavy use of auto-tune. Or the fact that he has very short sentences. Like, and again, if that's mixed into a bigger scheme, if it's used as part of a flow, not the full flow, but these are very staccato, very short, very like, this rhymes with this. A to B to C equals D. Like, it's not that deep, and on top of it, it's just not that deep. Like, We're talking about money. Drugs, sex, rock and roll, whatever.
The almost quite literal definition of mumble rap.
Not quite. Not quite. Because I can understand what he's saying.
I can understand what a lot of actual mumble rappers say.
Yeah, but I mean, they tend to slur just a little bit more, and there tends to be like a release on the end of their words where they just like don't finish the word. So, but he's heavily auto-tuned, guys. And I can tell that he might have a nice voice to listen to, but I'm not sure because it's so digital that now, with that being said, again, if it sounds like this, however, it's a deeper meaning. It's talking about mental health. It's talking about something substantive, not money. Then it might be something worth listening to. Even if it's sonically something that, we're not so keen on. It's definitely worth a listen. He's talking about his empire, and gaining money. And that's, materialism is not our thing. So, I mean, let's keep it going. I mean, he's,
Hakuna Matata.
Correct. If they don't know what that means, we should show them at some point, because that's a fantastic track, by the way, guys.
It's the only mumble rap song I have ever liked.
Right. Now, again, I am
of
giving
mumble
this guy a little bit more credit than to just lump him in straight with mumble rappers.
No, so
because
this is a very modern style of hip
Yeah.
hop, and we're not big modern style of hip hop fans. We prefer the more lyrical, straight rap.
right. Well, and that's why I pointed out it's the heavy use of autotune. It's the very staccato bars in terms of like it is a fragment of a sentence basically that you're getting. It's not particularly deep in terms of the meaning, the context, anything like that. Because there's some modern music that is actually, it's meaningful, So I don't know. Let's keep going and see where we get.
That touches them double. That only a vision at tunnel. Be focused and worry about trouble. And they don't really like it.
This motherfucker is wearing Yeezys. Did you see them ugly ass shoes?
I'm sorry, Yeezys are just
Only
ugly.
a vision at tunnel. Be focused and worry about trouble.
Yeah. Okay, guys, to point this out, we have some friends
Who wear
that
this
love Yeezys.
And we make fun of them too.
we still think they're ugly. It has nothing to do with sonically this not being our thing or not. It's we love Maddie, but we do not like his shoe choice. He also wears clogs. Crocs.
Crocs. Did you call them clogs?
Clogs.
If he wore clogs,
Yeah,
I would actually give him props.
I'm sending him a pair of clogs. I actually used to own a pair that I actually got in Amsterdam, so there is that. However, no. Yeah.
And they don't really like it. That we are still breathing. They don't like it. The way we are proceeding.
Nice car, though.
They don't like it.
Got the wings.
That we are existing. And they don't like it. The way we keep winning. I didn't making money while you sleeping.
Okay, I will say I actually liked the chorus. I liked the chorus in the context of this song, and it would have been fine in a song that we were completely behind too. And again, it's this mentality that if somebody else is winning, we're hating on them, which happens.
That's not true.
It happens though.
No. It does, but it doesn't. So I actually just posted about this, right, on Twitter. Somebody had asked that, what are some things about YouTube hip-hop people that you don't like? And one of the few things that I mentioned was this idea that just because you don't like the music from somebody that you're hating.
Right.
And that's because every artist has this mentality.
Yeah.
That's like, oh, you don't like my stuff? Man, you're just a hater.
Although...
No, I just don't like your music.
I think in the context of... The way I was taking this, okay? Like, he could be totally singing about it the way you're taking it. The way I was taking it about it was, it's the amount of money that he's made that other people are hating on.
I don't care how much money dude's made.
We don't. Again, I stated before, the reason this is not our style of music is because we're not particularly materialistic people. However, there's a lot of people that look at brand names, that look at the bling you're wearing, that look at the car you're driving, and that's how they judge you. And I will be the first to say, don't do that. That's wrong. However, that is a thing, and there are people. Now, the way that I kind of think about it is, okay, so you become famous, you make a lot of money. I want to say that it's humanity's way of trying to equalize the playing field. Like, that is the psychology that I see behind it. Because there's a lot of times people will support you, be your friends, whatever, until you're making bank. And then all of a sudden, the jealousy kicks in. You know, they want what you have. They're coveting your money. There's a fallout, whatever. But the people that don't know you, that are hating on you for what you're spending your money on, yada, yada, yada. A lot of times we try and look for faults. Either because we're self-conscious, we don't think we live up. I mean, this is for anybody, not even just the rich and famous. Like, we find faults in others to make ourselves feel better. To equalize the playing field that we see between us, even if that other person thought we were their equal in the first place. Now, there's also the mentality that if you've made all the money, you're better than somebody else. Again, no, you're wrong. You're just wrong. So it goes both ways. But I think as regular people, we tend to do that a lot to the rich and famous because we want them to be what we consider human, everyday humans. We don't want them on this pedestal, and so we look for all the faults. You know, we talk about the faults. We want to bring them back down to our level, and therefore we get this mentality of they don't like it. So I did like the hook. Again, it was too auto-tuned for me, but just unlike the verses, which have a lot of filters and digitalization. Like, you can hear his voice going up and down in terms of the tone, and then obviously that's not normal for one word. So that was a nice car, though. I will give them that.
Winning, I been making money while you sleeping. Cutting Spotify, the gun outside the streaming. Top speed, TV, AMG most decent. So no negative vibes in the need. I clarity in the diamonds, look I'm skiing. Deposit, yeah, big cash, we believe in. Never gonna stop, never leaving. They know nothing, they what we see. They cannot handle that pressure. I'm a so in depression. Menu patate, no obsession. Sanu vein que carta in the dressing. Starting out with the cutting of a messing. Starting to put it up, cutting to testing. Don't act fake, be real. We keeping it with that thugging. And they don't really like it. That we are still breathing. They don't like it. The way we are proceeding. They don't like it. That we are existing. And they don't like it. The way we keep winning. We catch no feelings. Stay quiet, no screaming. Wanna room, no leaking. They keep dreaming. Chill out, high speeding. Till I cannot see them. Got a second, I'm reaching. Fuck the policeman. And they don't really like it. That we are still breathing. They don't like it. The way we are proceeding. They don't like it. That we are existing. And they don't like it. The way we keep winning.
have to giggle every single time that Ice Ice kicks in because all of me wants to say baby. Yeah, all of me. Nice hot tub. So, I mean, again, guys, for us, this is not our style of music. I'm not gonna say anything in terms of like, he's obviously got talent. People like him. Whatever. It's just not what we're interested in.
So, I usually like to. I've made it a point over the now 2 years I've been doing this. This specifically.
Reactions.
To not put out reactions to songs that I don't like.
Right. We don't want to spread that negativity.
We don't want to spread negativity. Obviously, if people like this guy.
Yeah, then it does something for you. You enjoy it.
You enjoy it, and that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and put this reaction out as just kind of an example of kind of like too far into the lane that we don't really enjoy.
Right.
Just for our Indian friends that are watching this and are curious as to like how far we will go.
Right.
So like artists like this, we're not fans of MC Stan. We've tried to react to a few of his songs and lives, and we just can't vibe with him. So just to give you guys just an example.
Right. I mean, and also to show you that we do go down the comments and pick based on how many times it's been liked, upvoted, you know, how many people have requested it. We want to provide the content that you want, but there are going to be some things that we just don't vibe with.
Right.
You know? So again, it's the auto-tune, it's the short sentences, it's the content. So if there's other artists like this, probably not the ones to recommend to us.
Unless you want to see us suffer. I mean.
But again, we're not set up to be a roasting channel. We're not going to sit here and roast it because
I will roast his shoes all day though.
Yeah, no, that's a personal choice of his. But because we don't want to spread negativity. Like, will we always give our honest opinions in terms of like what we do like or don't like in a certain track, and overall we liked it and we'll post it? Yes. What do we think they could do better? Yeah, we'll do that kind of stuff. But we're not, I mean, could we sit here and roast it? Sure, but there's other channels for you to see that on. And if somebody likes this, they like it.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Yeah, it's for them. And that's totally fine. There's going to be music we like that you don't. And again, that's what makes people diverse. That's what makes things interesting, you know? And that's great. I will say this had a fabulous beat.
Sure.
You barely paid attention to the beat because you weren't vibing with the song, but
true.
I really did like this beat overall. Minus the Ice Ice, and only because that makes me crack up and want to go into
Vanilla
Ice Ice Baby. Yeah. Cinematography was great. I'm sure they spent a fair amount of money on this with the Louvre, the plane, the hot tub. I mean, that's a nice hot tub. The Ferrari, the Yeezys. So visually, it was pretty. It was pretty.
Now, I and see. Anytime you guys request new artists, I'll usually go into a song and listen to 20 seconds of it or so.
Yeah, nothing that
mainly
really
to make sure that either it's in English or that there are closed
English
captions.
CCs, yeah.
And I just knew. Like, I heard the 20 seconds, and I almost messaged her and went, yo, I'm going to need you to pick something else.
Right.
But I was like, no, we'll run with it. People asked it, and I just want
Right.
them to understand this is just not our style of music.
I mean, the other thing is there are some things that we've reacted to that we still get requests for because, you know, you guys like a song, you like an artist, whatever, you don't check our entire Indian playlist, and in which case we get a lot of requests for stuff we've already done. So we do like to make it a point to show you guys that we've either done it or we will do it. This is one of those examples, and it just wasn't for us. It's as simple as that. So,
yep.
You know?
All right, so if you guys liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below, what did you think? I didn't mean to take that from you.
Yeah, thank you.
Of Imran Khan, They Don't Like It.
Yeah.
Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys wanted to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms. Mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
With that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Peace.